Welcome back to Cosmic Chronicler, where we journey beyond the stars to imagine the future of space exploration and humanity's next giant leap. Today we're diving deep into a question that's captivated scientists, dreamers, and futurists alike. What would it really take to build a sustainable city on Mars? Join me as I take on the challenge of imagining what it would really take to build a sustainable city on Mars. Building a sustainable city on Mars is a concept that has fascinated humans for decades, and its significance for the future of humanity and space exploration cannot be overstated. Establishing a human settlement on the Red Planet would mark a major milestone in our quest to explore and understand the universe. It would also provide a potential safeguard for humanity's survival, should a global catastrophe occur on Earth. The idea of building a sustainable city on Mars is intriguing, and it's a topic that has gained significant attention in recent years. As space agencies and private companies continue to push the boundaries of space travel, the possibility of establishing a human settlement on Mars seems more plausible than ever. However, this endeavor would require careful planning, significant resources, and a deep understanding of the challenges that come with building a city on a distant planet. A sustainable city on Mars would need to be self-sufficient, capable of supporting human life for extended periods. This would require innovative solutions for energy production, food supply, and waste management. The city would also need to be designed with the Martian environment in mind, taking into account the planet's harsh climate, lack of atmosphere, and limited resources. It's a daunting task, but one that could potentially pave the way for a new era of space exploration and human settlement. As we explore the concept of building a sustainable city on Mars, it's essential to consider the long-term implications of such a project. Establishing a human settlement on Mars could have far-reaching consequences, from expanding our understanding of the universe to potentially creating a new society. It's a challenging and complex endeavor, but one that could ultimately redefine the course of human history. Humanity faces numerous challenges in establishing a sustainable city on Mars, including resource availability, harsh environmental conditions, and technological limitations. The Martian environment is unforgiving, with temperatures often dropping to -125 degrees Celsius, and an atmosphere that's too thin to support liquid water. These conditions make it difficult to design a city that can support human life, let alone sustain it for extended periods. The lack of resources on Mars is another significant challenge. The planet's atmosphere is too thin to support plant growth, and the soil lacks essential nutrients. This means that any human settlement would need to be self-sufficient, capable of producing its own food and oxygen. The city would also need to have a reliable source of energy, which could be a challenge given the limited availability of resources on the planet. In addition to these challenges, there are also significant technological limitations to consider. Currently, our technology is not advanced enough to support the establishment of a sustainable city on Mars. We would need to develop new technologies, such as advanced life support systems and radiation protection, in order to make human settlement on Mars a reality. Radiation exposure is another concern, as Mars lacks a strong magnetic field to protect against harmful solar and cosmic radiation. This could have serious health implications for any humans living on the planet, and would require the development of advanced shielding technologies. The psychological effects of living in a Martian environment should also be considered, as the isolation and confinement of a Martian city could take a toll on the mental health of its inhabitants. The Martian geology also poses a challenge, as the planet's surface is characterized by dust storms, volcanoes, and canyons. This could make it difficult to design a city that is stable and secure, and would require the development of advanced construction technologies. Establishing a reliable transportation system between Mars and Earth is also essential, as this would be necessary for resupplying the city and rotating its inhabitants. Communication with Earth would also be a challenge, as the distance between the two planets would result in significant communication delays. This could make it difficult to respond to emergencies or receive support from Earth, and would require the development of advanced communication technologies. In spite of these challenges, many experts believe that establishing a sustainable city on Mars is possible, and that it could be a crucial step in the development of humanity as a multi-planetary species. To overcome the challenges of building a sustainable city on Mars, significant investment in research and development would be necessary. This could involve the development of new technologies, such as advanced life support systems and radiation protection, as well as the establishment of a reliable transportation system between Mars and Earth. International cooperation would also be essential, as the resources required to establish a human settlement on Mars would be too great for any one country or organization to undertake alone. Establishing a sustainable city on Mars would require the development of innovative solutions, such as terraforming habitat construction and life support systems. Terraforming, for example, would involve altering the Martian environment to make it more hospitable to human life. This could be achieved through a variety of means, including the release of greenhouse gases to warm the planet or the creation of a magnetic field to protect against radiation. Habitat construction is another crucial aspect of building a sustainable city on Mars. The habitats would need to be designed to protect their inhabitants from the harsh Martian environment and would require the development of advanced materials and technologies. Inflatable habitats, for example, could provide a reliable and efficient means of establishing a human settlement on Mars. Life support systems would also be essential, as they would provide the air, water, and food necessary to sustain human life. These systems would need to be closed-loop, capable of recycling resources and minimizing waste. Advanced technologies such as hydroponics and aeroponics could be used to grow food in the Martian environment, while systems such as air recycling and water purification could be used to conserve resources. In addition to these technologies, the development of advanced energy systems would be necessary to power the city. Solar panels, for example, could be used to generate electricity, while nuclear reactors could provide a reliable source of power. The city would also need to be designed with sustainability in mind, incorporating elements such as renewable energy, recycling, and waste reduction. The establishment of a reliable transportation system between Mars and Earth would also be crucial, as this would be necessary for resupplying the city and rotating its inhabitants. This could involve the development of advanced propulsion systems, such as nuclear propulsion or advanced ion engines. In-orbit assembly and construction could also be used to build large spacecraft, such as those required for transporting humans to Mars. Recent breakthroughs in Mars colonization efforts have been significant, with many experts believing that establishing a human settlement on the planet is now a realistic goal. NASA's Artemis program, for example, aims to return humans to the lunar surface by 2024 with the ultimate goal of establishing a sustainable presence on the Moon and eventually on Mars. Private companies such as SpaceX and Blue Origin are also working towards establishing a human presence on Mars, with SpaceX's Starship program aiming to send both crewed and uncrewed missions to the planet in the coming years. Experts such as Elon Musk and Neil deGrasse Tyson have expressed their opinions on the importance of establishing a human settlement on Mars, with Musk believing that it could be a crucial step in the survival of humanity. Recent research findings have also shed light on the possibility of using Martian resources to support human life, such as the presence of water ice at the planet's poles. Innovative solutions, such as three-dimensional printing and in-situ resource utilization, could also be used to establish a human settlement on Mars. These technologies would enable the creation of habitats and life support systems using local resources, reducing the need for resupply missions from Earth. The use of robotics and artificial intelligence could also play a crucial role in the establishment of a human settlement on Mars, enabling the automation of tasks such as construction and maintenance. Breakthroughs in life support systems, such as advanced air and water recycling, could also significantly improve the sustainability of a human settlement on Mars. The development of closed-loop life support systems, for example, could enable the recycling of resources and the minimization of waste. In conclusion, building a sustainable city on Mars is a complex and challenging goal, but one that could have significant implications for the future of humanity. Establishing a human settlement on the planet would require the development of innovative solutions such as terraforming, habitat construction, and life support systems. The challenges that humanity faces in establishing a sustainable city on Mars are significant, but not insurmountable. With continued investment in research and development and international cooperation, it may be possible to overcome these challenges and establish a human settlement on the planet. This could have far-reaching implications for the future of humanity, enabling us to become a multi-planetary species and ensuring our survival even if a global catastrophe were to occur on Earth. The potential benefits of establishing a sustainable city on Mars are clear, and it is a goal that is worth pursuing. The key points to take away are that building a sustainable city on Mars is a complex and challenging goal, but one that could have significant implications for the future of humanity. With continued investment in research and development and international cooperation, it may be possible to overcome the challenges that we face and establish a human settlement on the planet. Join the conversation and share your thoughts in the comments below about Mars colonization and what you think it would take to build a sustainable city on the red planet. And don't forget to watch our next video on space exploration and the latest advancements in technology. Building a city on Mars may be one of the most ambitious projects in human history, but it could also be the most transformative. Whether it's forging a path to becoming a multi-planetary species or safeguarding the future of humanity, the journey starts with bold ideas and relentless curiosity. What do you think it will take to make Mars livable? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're passionate about space, technology, and the future of human civilization, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share it with your fellow cosmic explorers. Until next time, stay curious and keep looking